sent Bartu product. He rejected it 4 times. 4 times, folks. Now, I admit that I have no prior experience with anybody who has refused payment that they're owed, but Bartu did. Bartu then tried to blackmail me, saying, I'm going to print a negative article about you and you're not going to like the story if you don't pay me money. Well, my first and only reaction to people who try to extort me, especially over stuff that isn't true, is, fuck you, whatever. So I went ahead and went public with it and reported, as all of you know, last year, what Bartu tried to do. And then amazingly, Bartu contacts us and says, okay, I pulled my article down about you as a common courtesy, you do the same. And we did, okay, thinking he was going to finally fly straight. And then we started shipping him product and he rejected it 4 times, folks. And we shipped it by certified receipt by the U.S. government, U.S. Post Office. They tried to deliver it many times. He was expecting it. We even gave him the tracking number. And then he rejects the stuff and then claims we haven't paid him. Well, folks, I'm sorry to use, again, very vulgar language here, but that is a blatant fucking lie. And it's illegal to publish stuff on a website claiming we haven't paid when the fact is we did and he rejected it. And then Bartu played another game. He sends us a form to refund the DPH about 4 or 6 months after the event happened. Well, you can't turn in a form that late. He knows that. He's not an idiot. He's in the import business. So he sent us a form to .jos that was not valid and was irrelevant to the issue. He must have thought we're stupid. And why would we claim the DPH? It's not relevant. The customer has paid that. We don't do it, okay? We don't operate that way. We did pay him, and he rejected payment. And we told him point blank, you're not getting anything more until we get our products back. And then we're going to have to discuss why you're rejecting payment. And then Bartu says, I'll only accept it if CalCorp shows up in person with everything. Well, Bartu was then told, show us a legal reason why anybody you threaten or try to blackmail and lie about and smear should show up and even give you the time of day. Of course, Bartu couldn't come up with an answer because there is no legal valid reason. So let me explain in closing here what Bartu has to deal with now. Bartu has been under investigation by us and other entities that we'll identify later if it's legal and appropriate. We don't have to. Too bad for Bartu. For many months now, it started with this idea that he had no right to use the name Maxzone, and he entered into a fraudulent agreement with us using the name Maxzone. He then lied and said that I was personally responsible for the issue, which I wasn't. I'm not personally responsible because I signed on behalf of .jos. The word on behalf of means they are responsible. They told Bartu that CalCorp is not responsible, that .jos is, because Bartu wanted to use .jos and their Oregon shipping address to go around the monopoly here and try to make a lot of money. So that's the short version of what happened. Claims about ripping off Provost Agentura and using their name and all that other bullshit that he's put in there are just not true, and we will address that later. But we're not going to address it now because we haven't done anything wrong. We're just going public with this because what Bartu did, I guess as a Christmas present or New Year's Eve present at the end of December, is he started updating the lies on his website, and now he is guilty of breaking several laws according to the law of everything from libel, slander, and defamation with deliberate malicious intent to outright lying. Bartu has not told anybody that we did ship product to pay him off. He agreed that we could do product or cash, combination of both. We chose to do both. And then Bartu says we didn't pay even though we shipped and he rejected it? Well, fuck you, Milos Bartu. Fuck you for lying, and fuck you for fooling or trying to lie to the public and your customers. Now, folks, I don't like talking this way, but sometimes it's necessary. Whenever I use that word and I explain things very bluntly, no one can accuse me of saying, I didn't understand what he said. You're very clear now. So, I have reported Bartu to the tax authorities, period, effective today when this video airs. Now, folks, if anything I've said here is not true, I will be the first to cut another video and I will retract and apologize for anything that is wrong. But as far as I know, it's all accurate. I have submitted my documents. I am going to Prague very shortly to sign them so they become official. And at that point, Bartu can update his website and start telling you the truth for once, or he can pull down his lies and save himself a lot of headache. Now, the other thing we've done is this. Not only have we turned over Bartu to tax officials for basically illegal activity, but we're also documenting the fact that we had paid Bartu and paid tax plus extra money last year. Now that a person is being specifically assigned to handle this in the tax office, when we get the documentation and proof that Bartu was paid, we will also publish that. So folks, don't let Bartu lie to you and mislead you. He's using my name and image over something I am not liable nor responsible for. Because somebody had to physically be here to sign a piece of paper, I did so on behalf of .Joss. And it is .Joss who has always told Bartu, come to me, we're responsible. And .Joss did start to pay, only to see Bartu reject it, then lie and play a game and say, we never paid. Well, there's no we, it's only .Joss. CalCorp is not involved. For Bartu to claim that I am, and still have any relevance or connection to this, is a blatant fucking lie. And you can quote me. So Bartu is going to be exposed, starting with this video, as well as be on the recipient of official police complaints and other things. Just remember, folks, that there are people who say a lot of things. It doesn't mean it's automatically true. The internet has become the largest single cesspool of all of humanity for the most ridiculous collection of the most insane claims that a lot of people make. Let's review a few. People claim we never went to the moon. That's not true. People think there was a conspiracy to murder President Kennedy. That's not true. People believe in little gray men and can even tell you what star system they come from that visit the Earth. There's no evidence for that. Some people believe that and claim, like Major Kevin Randle, that the U.S. government and its law enforcement officers run around and try to kill Roswell eyewitnesses. And so-called law enforcement officers, which are really campus police officers like Royce Myers III, never hold people like Kevin Randle accountable. Instead, they mislead the public, enshrine them in Hall of Fames, and call themselves a watchdog. Well, as I've said many times before, what is Royce watching? His ass? And speaking of Royce real quickly, we promised you that he was going to be the subject of a legal, formal criminal complaint. And that has now happened. So for all of you assholes out there, really special assholes that make a point to hate, who said none of this was true, even though you never had any evidence it wasn't, you're not involved, therefore you couldn't have any, you're not in a position to know, well, you know what you can do now with your claims, you know where you can stick them, and we look forward to continuing to expose you for the frauds that you are. Because the last thing you can afford, you haters, is to have how you really are exposed before the public. The last thing you can afford is have your employers to be called, where your anti-Semitic hatred for Jews and your intolerance for people who dare to disagree with you, which is a universal right, by the way. So thanks very much, folks, for listening to this two-part video. This is unscripted, and I'm just telling you the facts. I'm sorry if it kind of wandered a little bit. I'm going to head back to Prague shortly, and when I'm there, I'm going to sign these papers, and then I'm going to leave again and resume production on the Meyer joint DVD that we're doing with the Meyer Group, and that's a real win-win for consumers, folks, because for the first time ever, the best evidence either for or against the Meyer case will be presented, and consumers will have full choice for the first time ever, and they can decide the issues as they see fit, which is automatic victory for everybody. Lastly, I want to explain about this hat. Because people make a point to hate, and then make a point to post hateful remarks on websites that are dedicated to hating somebody, this old shoot the messenger, just ignore the message, which is always wrong, by the way. I wear this because it was predictable that people would say commie or comrade. That just shows you how stupid these people are. Please don't fall for it. I wear this because it's logical. It's kind of cold in this part of the world, and this kind of hat is worn in the areas that used to be in the former Iron Curtain. Also, if you look at the police guard which helped protect our President Barack Obama, you can see that they wear this too. Anyway, thank you very much, folks, and we'll be in touch again. Thank you.